So the photo you just seen is my great granddad, my grandmother's dad, Arthur. We used to call him Farmer because he used to do horse dealing, like bring horses from Ireland and go out rabbiting, and he was a fist fighter. He used to fight. Then where we actually went, Melvin Square. He used to fight the King of the Gypsies, and his son Arthur in the picture who stood up with the scar. He used to fight the King of the Gypsies' son for money, and we used to go rabbiting. When I was a kid, he used to take me rabbiting. And then you got my my Uncle Arthur, the one with the scar, stood up, and my Uncle Martin is the one sat down. He looks a bit like Dean Martin, and it's obvious they're criminals. You can see the picture. You can see they're criminals, and they're the original Norwesters. You know, we had they had a family name up there. The name was we were called the Goffreys, and it was a notorious family.
They call you council estate, they call you can't go straight, they call you crime rate, they call you can't go straight, and you're bending all the rules where you bury your toes.
Everybody kind of knew our family in Norwest all through the generations. So I kind of had it easy growing up there because of my uncles. I could get away with a lot of stuff when I was younger, and that's kind of like they're the original Norwesters. It's like if you see that picture, you could kind of get a vibe what Norwest was like. A lot of tough families, hard-working families, and also hard criminal families. The new album, Knowle West Boy, is like, it's not, some of the experiences is like council estate, it's like not my experiences, but other people's, and like back then and now. I want it to relate to kids now who don't even come from Norwest. So basically it's a council estate album as such, lyrically, but it's like a mixtape. It's like when you used to like a girl, you know, like now you go on MySpace, kids go on MySpace and meet chicks. You know what I mean? Back in my day, and then you meet them and then you're with them within 2 days. In my day, you had to make a cassette and you take it to her house, and then 2 weeks later you call her. As a big dating process. But I think this is why people don't stay together now. It's too fast. When I was growing up, it's like you make a tape, or you make a tape for friends, and this album is like a mixtape. It's like what I would put on my favorite tracks I'd want to listen to if you put on an iPod or something, you know. So it's like a mix CD. Very safe area, and it's really a white ghetto, but my family are, my grandmother's white, my great grandmother's white, my grandmother's white, but no racism. I didn't experience any racism at all whatsoever, because we all had something in common. We were all poor, and it was more about your family's last name rather than what color you are. So it was a great area as a kid. You could ride around on your bike or with your friends all night. We used to stay out in the winter till 11 o'clock at night from 8 years of age, because we didn't go to school much. Well, I didn't. And you were safe. And all my friend's grandmother knew my grandmother. Everybody knew each other's family. You know, and we were always in and out of each other's house. If I was in my friend's house, their dad knew my grandmother and my granddad, and my grandmother knew them. So it's very safe area. My grandmother used to sing, and my granddad would play the washboard with thimbles and whistle, and she'd sing prison songs. So I grew up listening to prison songs and prison stories. And so if there's any question about why my music's dark, it's pretty obvious.
There's no exit, I can stand still, keep on running. There's no exit, I can stand still, keep on running. There's no exit, I can stand still, keep on running. There's no exit, I can stand still, keep on running.
I realised I was listening to Kate Bush one day. I was in bed listening to Kate Bush, and I'm like, when I listen to music, I always want to be that artist. Like, you know, it's not just listening to music. I'm like, wow, I wish I wrote this song. And then one day I realised, you know, I could be Kate Bush, I could be the Specials, I could be Gary Newman, I could be whatever I want. So one song is like Council State, you know, I'm the Specials, Poppy Toy, I'm Howling Wolf, and so on. So it's like realising I can be all these people, because I'm a bit of a wannabe, to be honest with you. I've always been a bit of a wannabe. I want to be the Specials, I want to be a rapper, I want to be, and you can probably hear it in my music, I'm the total wannabe. You know what I mean? I want to be a tough guy, I want to be a girl, I want to be, you know, so it's the first time I brought being a wannabe into my record. Yeah, the record is like a big thank you for making me who I am. All my family, my friends, every positive, every negative I've ever experienced has made me who I am. It's like I couldn't call this album Bristol Boy, because I'm not a Bristol boy. When you're from Norwest, it's a totally different place. It's like, so I'm a Knowle West boy, so it's a big thank you to the area and to kids I went to school with, to my first girlfriends, to my first friends. You know, it's like school teachers used to say to us, you know, you go for a job interview, as soon as you put Norwest on there, you ain't gonna get the job. So lie. So it's a big thank you to my teachers, and you know, when you're from there as well, it's only a matter of time. You know you're going to jail, so it kind of makes you aware of things. So it's a big thank you, because I think I'm an individual because of that place and my family.
Smell like rose.